Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great evening. I apologize. We were doing the live stream for the Tampa Bay Baltimore game, and I was just too tired. Just too damn tired. Literally, I stopped the stream at halftime and I said, I'm going to sit down on the couch for a minute before I'd come out here and do my fireside chat. And I literally fell, passed out, woke up. It was already the third quarter. It's been a very busy week getting the Red Brick House together. And shout out to everybody who's checking it out. If you have any interest in an old house or carpentry or just seeing something that's a little different than just football, sometimes it's good. Change is good. Check out my other channel, one of the two channels, Jobu's Day Job, because we've been working on this historic 200-year-old house. We took some big steps this week. We got the electrical panel passed by inspection. We had a building inspector out there today, and he's like, hey, this place isn't as bad as I thought it was, and passed our footing inspection for rebuilding the floor and stuff. And so we're going to continue to keep working on that. But for the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys, it is Thirsty Thursday night. We have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday at 4 is the end of the trade deadline. If you're going to get anybody, you have to trade for them there. Otherwise, you can only get guys that are not attached to a team, which means the Odell Beckham Jr. could be a possibility. We heard Michael Irvin say that he knows that Odell Beckham Jr. would love to be a Dallas Cowboy. I don't know if that's true or not, but of course, it's a rumor out there and things. He is still rehabbing. He still has a ways, to go. Now, tonight, watching the game, Tampa Bay versus Baltimore, you saw Chris Godwin have three really good plays for the Ravens. And Chris Godwin is a guy who injured his knee, same as Michael Gallup. And we've talked about Michael Gallup is having a harder time getting separation right now. And this past week only had 2 targets. Hopefully, we'll see Michael Gallup start progressing now. This will be his 3rd week back from the knee injury. And I will say to people, understand that we were looking at him not being back until November. The fact that he's already played 2 games already and did not have the setbacks because Chris Godwin came out against us. He's had issues and stuff really getting on track. And here it is. Finally, you see him at week 7, finally starting to look like the wide receiver that he's been. Tom Brady, shout out to him getting another record. As it stands right now, Tom Brady, believe it or not, has been sacked 585 times, which is the NFL record, taking over for Big Ben. I'm kind of surprised on that one because usually if you touch Tom Brady, you're getting a flag. I'm curious to see how many flags went with those sacks. But be that as it may, the word is that the Eagles, who have not seen a person out of the market that they didn't want to try and sign, the Eagles allegedly had put in a trade offer for Christian McCaffrey, that they were interested in Alvin Kamara, but Alvin Kamara looks like he's going to be too expensive, but now are looking at Kareem Hunt. The Eagles are not satisfied with being the team that they are with all of the moves that they made. They are literally pushing the envelope saying, this is the year that we're going to try and win it all again. And we'll see if it's going to work. People keep asking me, well, the Cowboys, are we going to trade for a receiver? Are we going to make a move? There's DJ Moore out there, which I think is going to be way too expensive. Other people have been talking about, who have been talking about? Sorry, I'm having a brain fart. It's been a long, long day, and I've been up underneath that house too long. I can't remember now. But here's the thing. We got Catboy, Stephen Jones, who believes in their own guys. And I know what they're thinking. We got James Washington. And I hate to say it, but James Washington is one of those players that we've been waiting for so long, and we keep putting so much faith in. I just feel like that's going to be a disappointment. The fact that he's been here literally all off season through training camp and has yet to really do anything. He's still working out on the bands. Seems like he was working out on the bands with Michael Gallup. I just don't know that he is going to be the one that is going to be the guy that saves us. And I know that the Cowboys don't want to spend money. I know that they don't want to give up draft picks and things, but God, the defense that we have, for so many years, we wasted great offenses because we didn't have the defense. We finally have a defense right now that is championship worthy, and we just don't have the horses right now at wide receiver. And I wish that Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones and Will McClay would get together and say, you know what, we're close. We've got this defense. We got a quarterback. Let's get him the weapons that he needs. It sure seems like everybody else is trying to do that. They're jockeying for running backs. They're jockeying for wide receivers. And we need to be thinking the same way. But unfortunately, it's not going to be the case. Stephen Jones ain't going to do jack. Stephen Jones is not going to do jack. The Eagles, it wouldn't surprise me to see them do a couple of trades. Yeah. Well, we're heading into a big weekend. We're looking like we're not going to have Zeke. We now have Sam Williams as well as Micah Parsons both on the injured list. Hopefully, both of them will be okay. But this is where the depth comes in that we have. You know, we've got a Dorrance Armstrong. We've got D-Law. We've got a Goldston. We got Terrell Bashams. We have other guys that we can go in. And I hope that we can go in with the Bears on cruise control, get a win, get out healthy, and go into the bye week with some momentum and prepare to hopefully take on the Green Bay Packers. If the Cowboys could somehow get a win against the Bears and a win against the Packers, that will bode well for the rest of the season. So, that being said, I'm literally falling asleep on you guys, and I apologize. But Brother Roz, when he came on the live stream tonight, said, I am so amazed at the people, the people that you have that are fans. And I have to agree with them. I have the greatest fans in the world. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. But remember, tell the people you love that you love them. Because you might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. And God willing, I'll see you in the morning. Be safe out there. And don't be scared of them ghosts.